It was popping, y'all. Hey, we about to check out this top 10 demons Ed and Lorraine Warren tried to keep a secret. I keep seeing, I went upon this channel, man, because I wanted videos to react, and I keep seeing Ed and Lorraine. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name, but I keep seeing them, and I'm like, I don't know who these folks is, but I ain't never heard of these folks at all. And what the fuck? I don't know what that was. But yeah, what I'm saying, I don't remember what I'm saying. Yeah, oh yeah, I clicked the recent. This is the most recent video of them, and I said, you know what, man, I'm finna check it out. Most of the videos that I wanted to react to on this channel that's very intriguing, bro, them bitches like 47 minutes long, 31 minutes long, bro. I'm like, bro, why is the best videos this long? Even, well, that's the, if you want to watch the best videos, you want them to be long. You don't want them to done quick and shit. But for reaction videos, those are too long. I'm not about to sit here for 47 minutes watching one video. Are you stupid? I can react to like fucking what, 2 to 3 videos in that 47-minute span. What the hell? Anyways, let's go.
Over the years, Ed and Lorraine Warren have encountered some pretty terrifying demons, like the demon possessing Annabelle the doll, or the demon that caused that dude to literally become a werewolf. Now, these are well-known cases, but turns out there are a couple of demons that the Warrens tried to keep a secret for our safety. From an encounter with a succubus demon to an exorcism gone deadly. Let's talk about this and more only in today's video. Top 10 demons Ed and Lorraine Warren tried to keep a secret. Starting off this countdown, we have the toy monkey. You may recognize this little demon monkey from the Conjuring universe. It made a little cameo in the movie Annabelle Comes Home. Anyways, apparently this monkey is possessed by a demon that enjoys stalking its victims before murdering them. That is absolutely horrifying. Why isn't this more well known?
Yeah.
Now, there is good news to this. Apparently, it's no longer haunted. It was blessed by them and now stored safely in their museum. But before it was blessed, they told—
Is they like priests, like they go around, is they like ghost hunters but not ghost hunters? They like, they're the persons that, what you call it when somebody's possessed and you want to cast that so-called ghost or demon out of them? Is them the folks that do that stuff, like the pastor? I don't remember what you call when you get, yeah, but y'all get on track. If you know who these folks are, let me know in the comments, please. If anybody's watching on this channel, because niggas don't be watching this channel like that, but I ain't really tripping.
No one about this demon monkey. Coming in at number 9, we have the other dolls. And if you guys are liking this video so far, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. So the Warrens have a number of creepy ass dolls that are possessed by demons, not just Annabelle. Let's take a look at some of these terrifying dolls. First up, we got this lovely doll with no mouth. Not gonna lie, it looks like a kid's paper mache craft. But that hair looks a little too real. Let's hope it's not.
Like
then we have this doll. I didn't think we could get any worse, but whew, I was wrong. Okay, her eyes are horrifying. They literally just stole my soul. And last but not least, we got this gem. Because who doesn't love clowns, am I right? All of these dolls are apparently haunted by different demons. But that's all we know about them. The rest is a mystery. Moving on to number 8, we have the succubus demon. Succubus is a demon that is said to take the form of an attractive female in order to trick and seduce men. It's common for men to be visited by this demon in their dreams. Well, while investigating the Smurl family haunting, Ed came in contact with a succubus demon. Both Ed and Lorraine tried to remove this demon from the Smurl family's home, but actually failed to do so. That's when they had to call in Pope Benedict XVI for help. And they performed a ritual exorcism of the house. Maybe that's why we didn't know about this, because the Warrens failed at removing the demon and needed help. That must have been pretty embarrassing.
Like real
in our
life?
second spot, we have the haunted
I don't
house.
understand.
The Borley Rectory is said to be one of the most haunted places in England. It was built in 1862, but sadly was damaged by a fire in 1939, and by 1944 the whole thing was demolished. Now here's the thing. Before it was demolished, it was said to be extremely haunted. People would hear footsteps and see ghostly apparitions of a nun and a phantom coach. In fact, when Ed and Lorraine Warren visited the church, this is when she encountered the real-life demon that inspired Valak. While there, she also saw a headless demon monk walking around that left cryptic messages on the walls. And also, they saw ghostly nuns walking around at night. That's when the Warrens hired a bunch of photographers to help capture evidence of these demons. They ended up encountering the ghost of a nun, or demon nun. She was a real-life woman that got buried alive in the brick walls after having an affair with a monk. So there were multiple ghosts and demons at this church that the Warrens encountered, which were not publicized by them. Fun fact though, the Warrens kept a brick from this demolished church in their museum, because why not, you know, memories, little souvenir.
Y'all know the series Supernatural with Dean and his brother? Is they like them just going around fucking killing demons out of folks' houses, bro? If y'all know Supernatural, the series, that's a good series. If you want to watch it, you can go watch it. That's a great series, by the way.
Sixth spot today, we have the Pearls of Death Demon. This simple pearl necklace is said to be one of the most dangerous items in the Warrens Museum. And honestly, it's the most beautiful. Doesn't it make you just want to pick it up and put it on? Well, nope. Don't, ever. This necklace is incredibly cursed and is said to strangle anyone who wears it. Basically, it all started when a woman was given this necklace. She put it on and claims that it felt like someone was strangling her to death. People around her
burn that shit, my nigga. Like, what the hell is going on?
her to death. People around her had to actually yank the necklace off of her to save her. It was a near-death experience. It's believed that this necklace was used in incantations or rituals, or even was used as a holy relic to Satan worshippers. So now it's possessed by some sort of demon that wants to kill anyone who wears it. The Warrens again chose not to go that public with this necklace, because it might tempt people to visit the museum and put it on for themselves. And obviously, they don't want people dying at their hands. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the Union Cemetery Ghost. Now this one is a bit different than the other ghosts and demons on today's list, and that's because the Warrens kept this ghost a secret because it was fake. There wasn't actually a ghost. Let me explain. So according to a legend, there's a lady in white that haunts Union Cemetery in Easton, Connecticut. She was apparently the victim of betrayal by her lover, and she died either by taking her own life when she was heartbroken, or she was actually killed by her lover. Well, Ed was determined to capture her on tape, and enlisted his secret, not so secret lover, Penny, for help. So in the summer of 1990, Ed apparently camped out in the cemetery for a week trying to make contact with this ghost, and it was a fail. The two then faked a video of the lady in white, which was just Penny wearing white. Anyways, he went on to make great claims that he made contact with this ghost, but hardly any evidence was provided, just a few shadow ghosts on video, which was Penny. People were questioning the authenticity of this video, and he kinda was like, hey, let's just, forget about this, and then they just never talked about it again. Coming in at number 4, we have the Donovan family. In the 70s, the Donovan family was haunted by a very malevolent demon. It started off how it normally does. The family would hear loud noises coming from inside their walls. Eventually, things would happen like blood would pour out from their taps, and they would hear animalistic growls coming from within their house. The Warrens were sent in to investigate, and turns out that the daughter, Patty Donovan, used an Ouija board and was communicating with the spirit that claimed it was a young boy. Clearly, it was a demon in disguise as a young boy. After learning that, the Warrens called for a priest and they exorcised the house from evil. But how come this case wasn't as well known as the others? Why were they trying to keep it a secret? Seems suspicious. What were they hiding? In our 3rd spot, we have the Antonellis. This is another innocent family that was terrorized by evil. It all started back in February of 1966, when the Antonelli family started experiencing some paranormal visitors. Miss Antonelli was the first to see it. She was about to doze off when she got a feeling that someone was in the room with her. She opened her eyes and saw a massive gray mist with 4 distinct appendages. She turned on the light and the figure disappeared. For years, this figure tormented her, and no one believed her. That was until it started tormenting her husband, and he was all like, WTF is going on? The house really is haunted. Sorry, sweetie, but I believe you now. I don't know if he actually said that, but it probably was something along those lines. Anyways, the Warrens were eventually called in and they conducted a seance. That's when they discovered a number of dark things happened at that house. Some of it was so disturbing that it's believed they wanted to try and keep this case a secret because of the home's gruesome past. Apparently a young girl became pregnant by a neighbor. Her baby was then killed and buried in the cellar. That's just some of the dark things that happened there that the Warrens were willing to share. Moving on at number 2, we have the exorcism gone wrong. In the early 2000s, Ed and Lorraine Warren traveled to Japan to check out these so-called haunted tunnels, where a number of people mysteriously died in. But they got more than they bargained for, because while in Japan, they were called in to do an exorcism on a young girl named Teresa. There was a demon inside of her fighting to take control of her body. In fact, Teresa didn't speak a word of English, but during the exorcism, she spoke fluently. The leaked footage of the exorcism shows Teresa trying to fight back against the demon. But a number of people don't think it went too well. Even if you Google the case, no information comes up. So many fans believe that poor Teresa lost her life to this demon, which is why the Warrens kept this a big secret. And in our number 1 spot today, we have the Shadow Doll. I'm gonna start by saying that Annabelle looks like nothing compared to this doll. Seriously, its appearance alone is horrifying. Way creepier than that Raggedy Ann Annabelle doll. Anyways, according to the Warrens, this doll was used in a number of satanic rituals. In fact, the doll itself is composed of human and animal bones and black magic. Then, one of the rituals went wrong, or went right, because the doll became possessed by a demon, and it's super powerful. Rumor has it that if you take a picture of the doll, then it will latch onto you and visit you in your dreams.
So the
dreams will be so bad that you'll either have a heart attack and die, or never want to sleep ever again. In fact, according to the Warrens, this demon doll has been responsible for a number of deaths. So the doll was first for sale in an antique shop, and a couple decided to buy it. I'ma stop myself right there. I don't know what possessed this couple to buy the doll. Probably the demon possessed them and convinced them it was a good idea, because who the hell would look at this thing and be like, huh, that's a great little fun-loving doll, isn't it cute? No! Anyways, the couple began to experience intense and horrifying nightmares. They later found out that they were having identical nightmares, and one night the husband woke up with huge gash marks on his back. They linked this all back to the doll and got rid of it. Now, since this demon is so powerful, the Warrens obviously didn't want to tell people about it, because then the media would go on a frenzy and take photos of it, and then the demon doll would curse all them. So they hid it away in the museum for as long as they could. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments below which one of these
it's just what you call it, a fake to like portray and show how it actually looks, but it ain't the official. I don't understand. Cause I'm not looking into that doll eyes at all. Y'all see me covering that shit. I'm not fucking with it at all. Y'all telling me if you take a picture of this, it's gonna possess you and follow you. Then why is the whole picture on my laptop screen? And why is you showing us a picture? I don't understand. You gotta explain that. Even though you just said if you take pictures, you gotta understand. You gotta explain that a little bit more. Let's see what the extra. Yeah, she talked about other stuff. I'm gonna dip out, man. I'm done with these ghost videos for today. I'm gonna watch some comedian. I'm about to watch Kevin Hart right now and die of laughter and try and forget. I put these videos last for a reason, so I can get, after I watch the scary stuff, I can get it out of my mind right now. But anyways, I'm out. Peace. I'm on the road to riches driving by ya. Why these niggas want pop my tires? Blue wings got fire. My name on flyers.